Welcome back to Sunday Sauce Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Grant, here with the four Paisans, Matt, Carmine, Rob, and Paul. Today we're breaking down the Super Bowl, NFL offseason talk, and then at the end we're going to dive into NBA trade deadline. So getting started, Super Bowl, we all know what happened. We all
Time
saw
out.
it. Yeah.
Big event last night that we're skipping over.
Dude, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. How did I forget? Biggest matchup of the weekend.
Yep.
Kings versus Pelicans.
Kings Pelicans, man. The marquee matchup of the weekend. You couldn't have asked for more out of that one. So, we had our guy Daquan Plowden put up a Maxime Rain on Rob's guy Maxime Rain.
Hey, shout out to former Nick Precious Achua on the Kings. He balled out.
What is he, like, the sixth man of the year there?
Dropped 8 points, man. It's a big game for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big win for Sacramento in the tank standings. I mean, you don't know where it ends up with the lottery, but
secured the Pelicans.
This game could
14th seed in the East.
Right.
So
this game could
in
easily
the West,
decide
in the
who
West.
gets
Yeah.
Peterson. So
no, it's big for both. This could send the Pelicans into the play-in, and
yeah, it's a huge game for both teams.
Who do we watch? Oh, we watched the Kings versus Jazz Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
It was me, Boss, and Rob.
sounds like a horror.
We didn't know half the entire lineup of the Kings. So who was it? Plowden, Daquan Plowden, Drew Eubanks. We know who's the other guy?
I know.
Your guy. Oh, I said Neek Clifford. Never heard of him. And that's Rob.
He's like,
Rob's boy, Maxime. And
yeah, 21 and 19. You got to give him his props.
Not much else you could say. He what did not saying, man.
All right, obviously tremendous matchup. Let's talk about the other game on Sunday, Super Bowl 60. So we all saw what happened. Seahawks gave a little BTA to the Patriots.
Yeah.
We called it. I mean, I think everyone did. It was not
Even a little more drastic than we thought.
Yeah. Like the score looks like, all right, it looks like the Patriots, like those points were not,
It wasn't as close.
No,
that was
not
not
close.
as close as it even
I mean,
looks.
I mean, Drake ended with what? I have it up.
Like
He ended up with 295, and he had
Three.
60 starting the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they just had to throw the ball, obviously, the whole second half. So that's why it looked like it hit a lot.
Seattle had the game under wraps in the first 5 minutes of the game. Like it was not.
You could just tell the way they were playing on offense, too. Like, they were just running the ball, running all over them.
The Patriots were never in it.
Yeah.
They were never in it. To me, I still don't think they deserved to be there. I think a team like Buffalo would have put up a better matchup. I think a lot of other teams would have put up a better matchup. It was rough to watch.
The front sevens were just an unfair fight.
Well, yeah, 6 sacks, multiple turnovers.
Yeah.
Drake Mace was sacked 21 times in the playoffs.
It was the most.
Yeah,
ever.
ever. They
So,
had
yeah.
they have 15 points per game, which is less than the Jets' average of Brady Cook over a 5-game stretch.
Looks like we're gonna see Will
And their
Campbell
defense.
driving Amazon truck.
Do you think he's gonna? Do you think
Mr.
he's gonna reach
T-Rex.
the steering wheel? Is he gonna reach the
can't.
steering wheel?
No, I
can't
think
really
there's gonna be
reach it.
some major complications with that.
Yeah, it might be.
T-Rex arms.
No, I mean, as for the game, I think that kind of went pretty similar to what I thought. I thought Seattle jumped out to an early lead, even though it was just 3 points. They took a 9-0 lead at the half, but it was just too much defense. Like we said, the front sevens too much for a Patriots offensive line. That's it's already bottom half offensive line, and then you have Jared Wilson and Will Campbell were 2 rookies, and Campbell let up 14 pressure. I mean, just everything together.
Yeah.
It all turned into a shit show, but our boy Sammy took it home.
Yeah. Good for him.
Good for Sam. Got to give a shout out to Kenneth Walker,
Me and Rob.
Super Bowl MVP.
Yep. Me and Boss.
Should have had another big touchdown and 200 yards on the day, but
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah, that was big. That was big for me, though. I had the Seahawks defense king of the end zone, so that getting called back secured me a few bonus bets.
Okay,
We'll take
sick.
Well.
Well, yeah, I don't know. That whole game, I don't think anyone expected the Patriots to be in it at all, and just watching it, it was like if you're a Patriots fan, that's tough.
It
Like
was just the best team from start to finish.
Yeah,
the Seahawks, yeah, no,
another
complete
front.
team.
To be honest, the only team that played them throughout the year well was the Rams, and everyone knew the Rams Seahawks was, essentially the Super Bowl. So
yeah, that NFC
the
Championship
facto
game was
Super Bowl, I
awesome.
should say, so.
I mean, yeah.
I want to talk about Darnold a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time on the Super Bowl, but his Super Bowl performance on Sunday, not flashy, did a great job protecting the ball, no stupid turnovers, anything like that. Not that he needed to force
did
anything
everything-
anyway.
he
He
did
did everything he was
everything.
supposed to do. 0 turnovers all postseason, so that's pretty cool for any quarterback, And then it just comes down to is he a system QB or is he just a perfect fit in Seattle? Like, what are we thinking with that?
Want to just like start talking about where he kind of cemented himself across, quarterbacks.
Yeah, we could go in
league-wide
there.
and
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
who you trust, more than him, less than him, that type of stuff. AFC, NFC, just as a whole. Want to just do that?
Yeah.
I mean, NFC wise, I feel like you'd be hard pressed to find anyone besides Stafford that you like right now going into next year that you
Right,
trust
yeah.
definitively more. I mean, you still have the likes of what do you got? You got Dak, obviously, you still throw away just for individual performance. Hurts just for the track record.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, obviously.
Yeah.
He's a little incomplete, and then Caleb just based on pure talent
Yeah.
and future prospects. If
Next
I
year.
had to rank it right now, like I'll pull on my list.
Would you say
If I had to rank the NFC going into next year,
Yeah.
like based off of rankings, based off of this past year, you take into account the playoffs, injury history, all that, like the extra stuff, plus going like you take into consideration the obvious, Mahomes was hurt,
Mhm.
Lamar was hurt this year. They're still going to be at the top of the board. So I would go NFC wise. Let me see. I mean, I only have Stafford above him in the NFC. I have Caleb right behind Sam, and then I have Drake in the AFC right behind him at 9. Like I went Josh, Stafford, Pat, Mar, Joe, Herbert, Sam, Caleb, Drake, Dak.
Yeah, I was pretty similar with you with Sam. Had him right where 6.
Yeah.
Seven.
In the NFL,
6 or 7.
In the
6
whole
or 7.
NFL or just
Oh,
NFC?
I have Sam as my 7 overall,
NFL.
and then so
Going it, but
so
that's
so
going. That's
only
not. That's going into next season. Like
yeah,
I
like
guess
so
season
based off what
ended.
we saw this year,
Yep.
playoffs, injury history, taking everything into consideration.
Yeah.
All the intangibles and everything like that, and then going into next year. So, like, obviously, Pat would be the consensus one based on the track record, like the whole Brady effect. But just going into next year based on what we just saw.
That's what I
Yeah, I got Sam 7, implying that it's basically him and Caleb, like neck and neck for obviously the clear number 2 after Stafford out of the NFC.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with him on that because like you cannot tell me that you're gonna put Jordan Love or
I agree.
Justin Herbert over Sam Darnold.
No.
What has Justin Herbert done? I don't care like how good Seattle was. Sam Darnold's been good all year. Like you just cannot put Justin Herbert and Jordan Love over Sam Darnold.
No.
I think Sam's like playmaking goes very underrated, especially in the first half of that game. The amount of times he was pressured and he's dipping out of sacks, running even if there's nothing coming from it, if it's just a throwaway. I mean that's still a positive play under those circumstances. And if you go back to the NFC Championship game, I mean
Balled out.
He went toe to toe with
Yeah,
Stafford
right.
the whole game. They even were behind at some point in the third quarter. He's not just a game manager. I'm not going to say he's an elevator, but he's definitely not an elevator. That's an operated machine. But so yeah, that's just my point. I think like he is a good game manager, but I think his playmaking is a little underrated as well. But
Yeah, I think I see where you're getting at. Like I would someone like a game manager to me, I would go like a Brock Purdy. Like I don't know, I just feel like he's not like if that was Purdy in the Super Bowl, like I don't know, we've seen him in the Super Bowl, but Darnold is I think a big tier above a guy like Purdy. If
Well,
you want
because,
if you want to debate like system quarterbacks, like you're saying, obviously, and like Darnold is a lot more than just like a game manager.
Because like Matt was saying, he's way more elusive. He always had the talent
Yeah.
and everything.
Mhm.
He's still a playmaker at heart. I think why he's
And he's not
thriving
gonna
so
make
much
he's not gonna
now-
make bad plays.
Yeah, like he's thriving now, way more now because he's channeling like the play making ability and all the athleticism, but he's also playing in structure, repressing all of like the typical Darnold's woes that got him in trouble all those early years with trying, like making the throws that would keep both teams in the games, like the whole Winston type thing,
Right.
He was the same type of player. And like the game manager term kind of gets misconstrued sometimes where like game manager, you want to be a game manager
was just gonna
at
say
your
that.
core. Like he kind of had the playoff run of like what a Brady would do. He went through the Niners, right? And they destroyed him, but it's not like he like picked them apart, right? Like he just made his few throws here and there. He knew they were going to run on them. He had the few like open throws, made them, game was over, done. You move on to Rams. He needed to go throw with Stafford. He did it. He was
Right.
better than Stafford, probably like slightly. So like he elevated the game then. Then in the Super Bowl, they were the better team. They knew it going in. They were the better team. Again, make your few throws, pick your spots, hand the ball off, make the
got-
right calls at the line. You check out here and there.
And you
The
got a
game's
great
out of hand
defense.
again, and then you just don't give the ball up. You play like how Tom used to always say it. You play the best game for that game. Like
Mhm.
he played the perfect game managing game for that
Well, right,
individual
he didn't have
game.
to. He didn't have to
No.
pad the stat.
That's a Ram game.
Right. Well, when you have another team who's going to go toe to toe with you, they have to step up, which he did.
And I was going to say, like, the game manager, like you were just saying, it gets a bad rep. I feel like people sometimes use it in a negative connotation, but I'll take I'll take the game manager, someone that knows how to play in structure over someone that's like
Wild.
running
100%.
around out of structure, has no idea. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like when you take 6 sacks when the average time to throw is 5 seconds. Well, he doesn't even count as an NFL player. I'm just using that as an example. But
Yeah. How
I
many
mean,
Ross? What do you think?
I have him all lower, and just like discredit to him. He obviously had a great playoff run, but I just don't think he's. I don't think he's top 6 or 7, but I mean that's my opinion.
Another risky.
yo, clip that.
Like I clearly have Mahomes, Josh, Stafford, Lamar, and Burrow. I still think Herbert's better. You put Herbert on the Seahawks,
I'm fine with your list. I don't like
they're
Herbert.
still.
No, I'm fine so far. Who do you?
Yeah,
Who do you have ahead?
I think. I mean, Drake May. I understand he
I don't hate
played
it. No,
horrible.
I don't despise
but he
it.
was just second MVP.
100%. He's 23. It's a totally different tier.
And Sam Darnold had 14 picks
And also-
in the regular season.
Not to
Like,
interrupt.
besides
We'll
last
get back.
game,
We'll get back to Drake after the whole rep about Drake. Yeah, he didn't have a great postseason.
his O-line
I feel like
was
he's almost
terrific.
getting berated more because they went further than they should have. Like, it's almost like if they lost in the divisional against Houston, right? And they played poorly. Okay, it's expected. Blizzard, great defense. It would have been almost like, okay, and we have the same perspective as like the Jaden Daniels. Like we'll build off that. They went further than they ever
but
should have.
You can't.
But it's like, I feel like it's almost a detriment. People are using New England going further than they originally should have through our expectations.
Instead of complimenting that.
I know he didn't play great, but he almost like whatever. He made a couple plays. He didn't play well. But you see these stat graphics come up about how he's like the worst since Rex Grossman to play 3 playoff games. But he played 3 playoff games. You know what I mean?
So
Like
basically,
how many guys play 3 playoff games in a run?
Listen,
No,
his defense did most of the work, but again,
100%.
it's like
in 2
he
ballistic.
was second at MVP voting. You can't like
Right.
say that it
I
wasn't
agree.
a bad year.
Yeah, of course.
Like I still think he is better than Sam Darnold. Like Sam Darnold had the best, most complete team all year. It's like, and I think Trevor, he was amazing all year. And I'm not even the biggest Trevor fan, but I just think the second half that he had, he was unbelievable, and he just so happened to run into Josh Allen in the first round. So I think they probably could have made a run if it wasn't for Josh Allen.
yeah, I'm
But-
right there with you. I think someone like Dak.
So that's where I was
That's
going.
kinda
Like,
where you start to-
Dak and Jordan Love are kind of like where I was going in between, and Jalen Hurts. Like Arnold did this playoff run, but a little better because he played better in the Super Bowl. But like I would give the edge to Darnold just because I don't know, Hurts was horrific this year.
Kind of a horrific. It just a lot to be desired.
It was a bad year for him. But I don't know. Jordan Love I like a lot, and I guess besides like 1 or 2 playoff games, he hasn't done much either. So this season he didn't do much either. Like,
I would be loving more of that Trevor bracket right now.
Me too.
Like the potential, like the everything about
think
the
if-
build of the player.
I think if that
Love
team,
a little further, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
than Trevor.
A little bit.
I think if that whole team didn't get hurt at the end of the year, they would have been one of those teams in the NFC making a run too. So
I agree.
we don't know about that. Like Darnold was great. I'm not even trying to like discredit him at all, but he didn't do anything like amazing. Besides, I understand the Rams game was great. In the Super Bowl, he didn't do anything. It was like, wow, he's
But
a
it's
top
like the most
quarterback.
Brady thing ever. Like Brady didn't always have the greatest games in the Super Bowl. Like
He-
it's just
But
just
he
do
made the
everything.
play. But he made the plays all the time that needed to be made in the
I mean,
crucial
I can
situations.
make-
There was no crucial situation.
You didn't have to.
You
didn't
can make the
have to
case.
make the
Sam
plays.
did the same thing in the Super Bowl. They took the 4 field goals.
No, I
'cause
get
they
it.
they
And
knew New England wasn't scoring them. You take the points
I
right
get it.
away.
He did what
And he made
had
his
to do.
1-2 great throws. He made the Barner touchdown throw. He made he made a great Shaheed throw.
He
Jim
did.
Gonzalez came out of nowhere.
He-
That's a
No,
touchdown.
he made the right plays, and I'm not saying that. It's just I just don't think he did anything that was like, I mean, I'm a top. That just all of a sudden made him a top 6 QB.
It's just, I think it's more of who you're putting in front of him and what have they done. That's really what
Yeah,
it comes
see
down
that.
to.
I mean, I just think the first 4 are even,
That's
or
it.
first 5 are.
And what is he?
even debatable.
33 and
but-
7.
Yeah,
I mean, at some point, like
You gotta
33
give
and
him some
7 on
respect.
2 different teams, 2 different systems.
I get it.
And he's gonna go win another double-digit games next year. We're still gonna have him outside the top 10.
Right.
No, he
Right.
played
You know?
awesome. But
At some
I mean,
point, he's become the guy that everyone thought was whatever, the Tony Romo,
also-
whoever you had him out of the draft.
you look
Like,
at his stats this year, and they're not like last year was one thing. This year he
the
had
turnovers with him is such
he
a
had 14
misleading thing. I feel like it's like Stafford led the league in turnovers the year they won a Super Bowl. It's how you
Yeah,
turn the
but he
ball
had
over.
37 touchdowns. And Sam Darnold had
Of
like
course.
24.
Obviously, a way more well-oiled, complete team in Seattle. But
Yeah, that's what it is, and it's like no detriment to him, but it's
so who do you
Uh,
have?
that's just
Who
what-
do you have NFC wise clearly better than Sam? I'll
I'll
go
say
Stafford.
I'll take Love and Dak off. So just Stafford and maybe I won't say Hurts. I guess it's Stafford. I'll just say
I'm
Stafford.
not a big Love guy either.
Either.
You don't love Love.
Not
No,
like
I
Love.
I know Matt loves Love. I like Love.
I like
I'm
Jordan
not
I
Love.
like Love.
I always like Jordan Love.
But he again, I would just say I think he's in that.
I don't
listen,
think
where like there's just
I think
not
we all
enough
forgot
sample,
that
you know?
Jordan Love had 4 touchdowns and 350 yards in the first game of the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
And his defense
For
decided to
some
just
reason,
give up
for some reason,
21
he
points.
was.
Yeah, somehow he was to
That was
blame for
his
that.
fault.
Right, he was cool.
When he had 4 touchdowns
That's
and
the scapegoat. What other team? What even go back to
It always comes back to the.
go back to a previous episode. Actually, I'm not talking about the Jets. I'm talking about the Buffalo Bills. The Bills.
Bro, we have Bills pod.
Kind of hard. Might be. It might be.
Horror.
It might be.
All right. So we're thinking maybe not to. We want to give Drake May his flowers.
Yeah.
Obviously, made it to the Super Bowl. There's guys who've never made it to a Super Bowl in their life, so you gotta give the guy something. But in terms of quarterback, the guys he's got to compete with, like in the years going forward,
Of course.
I don't think.
No guarantee you're gonna.
I
come
don't
back.
think there's a chance he's gonna be back. Like, I don't even think it's close.
Wait,
That would
you
never
don't
change.
ever get back.
It's too good of a
No.
system there. Too good of a structure.
That's just me.
The guy balled out.
If
This
you
year.
if
Like,
they
I
build
hate
up
to
the
just
line,
I hate to
disparage everything
he just
he
had
did this
he
year
just had like
because
a
he had
MVP candidate season.
tough game against the Chargers, but again, kind of just did what you need to do to win that
Grinded
game.
out.
Played in 2 blizzards against Houston, which if not for Seattle defensive football, then you played Denver right there, 3rd, 4th best defense in another blizzard. I get it. He
I mean,
played
I
well.
have him top. I have him 8.
I mean, I still have him
yeah.
in my top. I have him
I have him at
at
7.
9.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
But it's like it's all
I
anywhere
had
from
one-
like 6 to like 11 to me is so interchangeable.
Tell
What do you
the
have?
camera,
Matt?
tell me-
I have him above Sam.
Yeah, so
Okay,
do
see,
I. Yeah, so do I.
Who?
Drake May.
I don't think
second
I don't
MVP.
think that's
Nah.
far-fetched either.
No, he was 1 vote away from beating
He's also
Stafford.
23. You know what I mean? Sam's gonna be 29 this offseason. It's just they're different people. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean, I just like what I mean. I know it's like Drake the schedule May. I'm the first person to do it because it's funny and I hate them, but I just look at
Yo, put the dog
Dude,
upstairs.
oh,
Ho. You just attacked Allison.
All right, where'd you leave off so we can kind of?
I don't even know
no,
what's
I was talking about Drake.
Drake. You said
Drake,
Drake.
oh yeah,
schedule.
going back to what I was saying about Drake, the schedule of May. So I know that's objectively speaking, it's hilarious. I'm a Jets fan. I love talking as much shit as possible, but like when you watch them, even when they were playing the good teams this year, it was just so easy for him. And it was just kind of like watching. You just know you're watching a great player because regardless, it was just easy and it was effortless. You just know you're watching a great quarterback. And again, it kind of. I love making fun of them. I hate them more than anything. I love calling him Drake the Schedule May, all these things. But I also can look at it from a non-biased lens and just understand that we are watching someone that's going to be great. I loved him more than anything coming out of UNC. That was my guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think
And who was his guy?
who's who?
Drake's guy.
Big Raj guy.
Yep.
But
He's gonna be right up there pretty soon.
with the Falcons jersey, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's gonna be a Falcon.
The Mystic fans, he's gonna do wonders. But
Yeah.
but yeah, just with Drake, I still would put him ahead of Darnold overall. Like we said, you really can't discredit what happened during the regular season. Although I do think Stafford deserved it. They were ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been there. Again, like we were just saying, it kind of people are taking that as a slight against them. But it
was a great.
But again, you don't. But to your point. You can't say every year when someone loses that they'll be back. Like you don't like. It's like they don't have.
I said it after Burrow lost the Super Bowl. Like, and I'm a Steelers fan. I was rooting for Burrow. Like I really wanted him to win. And after that game ended, I'm like, there's a chance he may never be back here again.
Yeah, I mean, and New England doesn't have like a great track record with hitting on these picks. I mean, they had like a fine draft this year. Obviously, you want more to Campbell, Travion, all that, but you know what I mean. So you can't totally count on them being back, but.
I think they'll still be in contention.
Yeah, of course. That's the point. Like,
listen, I trust them. They're not like the Bengals, where like
you're exactly.
they just completely ignore every single need that they like. Like all the Patriots really have to do is get like a number 1 receiver because Diggs is probably gone in a year or two, and the O-line is horrific the whole playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Like they went 14-3 in a year that the fan base, everyone league wide would have been impressed if they won 8, 9 games.
I said like
Like,
9. I said like 9 or 10 games.
They were still a draft away Like, they still have holes.
Right.
And yet Drake comes one vote of winning the MVP this year, and because they almost probably went too far, like almost for their own good,
Right.
whatever.
That's how I
Got
think of
lucky
it.
with the Denver state of everything.
I think of it though, because now they're
Yeah,
gonna
that now he gets condemned for it.
And they'll and
Yeah.
like I'll be the first one to do it, but next year you can almost write in ink they won't have as many regular season wins. They probably won't go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But it's like that's fine. That's fine.
You
They
can
just,
expect them to
It's
win
fine.
14
I actually
games
like
to go to the
Paul's
Super
point.
Bowl.
I
Yeah, like it's almost like
For
not,
now,
not,
they're
not a
gonna say-
curse for them. It's almost
they're
like
gonna
on
just
the
get
outside.
they're gonna get looked at. They're gonna get looked at as a different like
lens.
like now because they were in the Super Bowl. They're gonna be like
Yes.
the big like team, and
Like
then
Joe Burrow.
next year there's a chance like they might, like you said, not get as many regular season wins. So it's like, ooh, like it's just gonna make
Now-
it's gonna make them look so much like you're gonna
This is
you're
how
gonna
the
have
league
to like
goes.
trash
Ebbs
them
and
more
flows.
than like you have to because
So
just
think
because they
about
did
it.
something good.
So think
They're
about it.
going
Like
to be
Josh,
judged off of what they did this
Yes.
year, which is not possible. It's not sustainable.
and it's not the same team. It's not
Never,
the
right.
same league. So like they can go 10-7 next year, sneak in as a 6 seed, and
that's what I mean.
everyone be like, oh, they fucking
Right.
suck.
Yeah,
they fell off. No, they
Think
don't.
about it. No Josh, no Lamar, no Joe Burrow, no Pat. It's going to be difficult for them to just go back to the Super Bowl with 4 Hall of Famers in the AFC. It's not just
And
realistic. And if they win 11 games and lose in the first or second
that's
round,
football. That's how the
it's
league
gonna
works.
happen.
You
It's
gotta-
what dynasties
You
work.
got a 23-year-old quarterback, so you gotta be happy like you keep getting to the playoffs. You
Like,
can't
you're
you
giving
can't
yourself
be mad
that
about that.
runway.
It's your first year of Rabel, your second year in May, like, and you're in the Super Bowl. Like,
And
just-
also,
They exceeded expectations.
100%. And they also have one advantage that none of these, most of these up and coming teams that with the young quarterback or whatever it may be, new head coach have. Their OC's not going anywhere.
Nope.
They're going to have the same owner.
Point.
I mean, until he's obviously not around anymore.
Right.
Owner,
But
head
whoever
coach,
you-
OC, young.
You got a foundation.
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so there's almost no way they're going to fall off. Are they
No.
probably going to be 9, 10, 11 wins? Yeah, that's
They
football.
may not be a 2 seed
It's
again.
football.
That's fine.
Right, because Josh Allen's in a division. Like, it's football. This is what people just don't contextualize.
All right.
They expect, okay, 14th, you're probably going to get back, but let's go.
All right, I'm cutting us off. Super Bowl talk. I want to move into off-season free agency. I mean, I have a list here like top 10 guys that are free agents. We have George Pickens.
He's got tagged, right?
He's going to get
Did he?
Oh, he got franchise tag.
He's going
got
to.
tagged.
Yeah.
K9 Super Bowl MVP. Tyler Linderbaum.
He's a giant.
Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, right.
Devin Lloyd. Mike Evans. Our guy Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Malik Willis. Joey Bosa. Probably gonna ring chase somewhere.
Go back
again.
go to San Fran with his brother.
And Rashid Shaheed. So
That's a guy I've had enough of. Joey Bosa just
retire. Start a family.
Aaron.
Please go start a
go
family.
throw your helmet out.
Go start a-
God
Literally,
bless
bro.
that kid if he does.
With K9 now, like Kenneth Walker, he's gonna want a big
He's going to stay.
paycheck.
think-
I think he's saying.
So I don't know if Seattle's gonna pay him.
With,
Like,
with no Charbonnet, they have a bunch of cap room. I think they're going to keep him.
Yeah, aren't they top 3 in cap this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I think a sleeper team is Carolina.
Why? Don't they have Jonathan Brooks, so no.
Yeah, he's nice.
He's great.
He'll
Oh,
play.
no, yeah,
they
he's
have
good.
Charbonnet.
Wait,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
who's
he's
better, Marshawn Lloyd or Jonathan Brooks? Those guys exist, right?
Short form content this week. I just called him Jonathan Lloyd. Fuck,
Might as well be.
Jonathan Lloyd.
He's Jonathan Lloyd for
Yeah,
for
that's
Lloyd.
it.
17 injuries in between the both of them.
Then
4 ACLs.
Do you want to go down like the top free agents?
Pickens, we already said he's
He's gonna get
franchise tag.
They could tag him and trade him.
Right.
I think he.
And then you
that
get-
he'll be back.
And then you get what, 2 picks, right? You get 2 first rounds if you tag him and then you trade for him, right? Doesn't
No, there's no set market like that.
I don't think there's a market.
No,
Because they
once
have
you
to
sign, once you sign him, like
no, if they tag him and then
what you have
another
to trade-
team
I don't
another
even know.
team
Have you
wants
seen
to
that?
if
Yeah.
they get tagged and then another team wants to jump in and say, all right, we want you, like I think the team has a chance to match the
Oh, right.
price.
Yeah. It's
or,
like,
or if they
yeah.
don't, then they need two picks as compensation.
Isn't that the transition tag?
You're right. Yeah.
So it's not
I
like
think
he's
we're all guessing he's gonna be tagged and back in Dallas.
yeah, no, I'm just saying it's not
And then he's
set.
gonna go get 35 million on the open market deal
40 million
from Vegas or
from the
Cleveland or
Raiders.
Atlanta.
Right.
And you'll say sayonara, but
From the Raiders. Were 10.
And then the Steelers wide receiver virus is going to catch up to him somewhere.
to point out.
I agree.
Trey Hendrickson, maybe Chicago.
I could see that.
What money is he commanding though?
He's going to want a lot of money. Look at the guys in his position,
think-
what they're getting paid
but
now.
I
He's
don't
going
know,
to
like-
say, "Why not me?"
The guy sat
He's a
out.
little older.
He sat out to start the
Philly.
year. He hurt his back. I'm like, I don't. Did he?
I think
want,
it's Philly.
Didn't he
written
even
all
like
over.
35 this year?
So what do you think? He
I
should
know,
have
but I
started a
don't-
family.
No, yeah, but I'd probably start a family. But
He hurt his
Like,
leg like
I-
4 times last
but
year.
I don't think he's getting like this 4-year mega deal. I
No,
think
I
he
don't-
might be on like a
yes.
2-year, like
Mm.
1-year front loaded thing. Like I don't know. I don't
I
think
think
he's
What do you
getting.
think? What do you think? He gets like 3 for 75. Or
Yes.
like, like
With
out
an
after
out?
2,
Yeah, he's 31 years old.
right? Something
Yeah,
like
I
that?
don't think
think
he's
that's
getting some
yeah.
monster.
I
Well,
think
who's got money?
I
Chicago's got
think
money,
that's
right?
something Philly's all over him.
Bears need some pass.
They need
pass
that.
rush.
Yeah, Bears cross
Maybe the Bills, another watch.
Yeah, because they'll spend there.
I know. I think it's good for
I guess.
Chicago.
Yeah, I guess they.
It could be short term.
I wouldn't put him
yeah,
in the
and in there.
wash category though with all those.
Who?
But he got hurt so much. He should be
Oh,
playing out.
Washington? No, he's not washed. It's just like what's his market compared
Washington
to
have money?
the true top.
It's just his
Here-
stock now with his age and other
Yeah,
things too. With the injuries, his stock isn't as good as
It's a little more convoluted than the other guys. Like,
I'll give you guys a top.
yeah, go for the
cap. So we got
Tennessee.
It's $104.8 million to spend.
I feel like they're gonna throw money at everyone.
Vegas is 91.5. The Chargers actually have 83.5 million to spend. The Jets next with 83.3. Commanders have 76.
Yeah.
Seattle's up there.
The Commanders do have money.
Seattle's up there.
could.
Commanders.
Yeah, because they have no edge rush either.
Seattle's up there with 73.3, and then the
Christ.
Bengals have 54.3.
Yeah, I got it shared up on the
Right.
screen now. So if you guys want to take a look,
And then the Rams, Steelers, Niners.
I think realistically it would be the Bears or
Niners are a sleeper there.
Agreed.
Niners are a sleeper there.
Agreed.
I don't know.
Like I feel like Shanahan might be sick and tired of like having to force like stunted looks and like simulated pressure. Like he probably might
Well,
just want to die.
When
No,
Nick
no, but I'm
Bosa
saying no,
gets
like,
hurt every year.
but he might be so scarred to the point where like having Bosa back isn't even enough anymore. Like you know what I mean? They got to be like front loaded on the
Mhm.
7.
And actually, and that Michael Williams was so like man.
Underwhelming.
Even though he got hurt, but that's still just such a man.
Everyone on their team gets.
Like if their defense is back to top 10, top 12,
No,
who's to
they
say they're
just
not
need
winning the
to
NFC.
move from the electrical substation.
Because if Trey Henderson goes there, he's going to tear his ACL.
here's the theories on the pod.
Yeah, that's the next episode. Make sure you check in for deep stake.
Devin Lloyd, but probably just staying in Jacksonville.
I think he's out.
I
gonna
think,
want- he's gonna-
I think
might
that's
get paid.
that
I think
is
3 for 51 possibly.
that's a Titan.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna get.
That's a Titan.
yeah.
He's going to get.
That's such a
Division
survival-
rival.
That's such
That's like Quincy on steroids.
I was gonna say that's the sideline to sideline.
Yep.
Dump like that's a
It's
perfect
actually a good
job.
catch the ball.
Player question here. What do you guys think? Like, where do you guys think the market? Usually every offseason, like, the Saquon offseason, it was a
Right.
running back market. Where do you think that the market's going to be like this offseason? Like,
Isn't this a-
positional, like positional.
It can be a
This is
linebacker.
a good safety class.
I think this is more
Safety.
defensive, like loaded class.
I just
offense.
the offensive guys don't unless they're a running back, they
I
don't make
They
it.
don't. Yeah, right.
Uh,
Mike Evans
Brisker,
is
right?
top-
Brisker.
Brisker's a free agent.
Brisker.
Big fan.
My next one was Mike Evans, free agent. I mean,
he's
I don't
just
think
gonna.
he's going anywhere. Just
Like a
He's just
year.
gonna
stay.
retire.
You don't
I
think-
think me and Paul discussed this in past episode that where we thought maybe like he could be out for like Buka to like shine, but the more I think,
I feel like there's a price there.
yes, the more I think about it,
He's not
probably
gonna.
I hope not. That's just one of those guys you hope just plays a year or two.
Right,
finishes
exactly.
there. But where would he even go if not?
well, my thought, because I was doing some research
you
before.
know where he's going.
H-Town,
Wow.
hometown H-Town.
He's going to the Meadowlands.
Oh no!
You think that guy doesn't want to catch passes from Derek Carr?
Gonna end his career in MetLife.
Come on.
come on.
I think he would only go to a place, obviously, that can win. Who's like a receiver, like an old red zone receiver away?
I mean,
I was gonna say
Buffalo.
It
No,
really, it
no.
really is.
It really
Buffalo.
screams Buffalo.
I literally wouldn't even be shocked if.
I hope he stays though.
No, he's
So
gonna
do I.
stay.
So
He's
do
not
I.
gonna leave Tampa. Like,
But yeah, like, you never know.
Allison, who's at home, do you think they're gonna sign Mike Evans?
She said yes, guys.
All right.
thank you for your input.
Back to you in the studio.
So next up, Raj, our guy. Come back to Pittsburgh, man. Yeah,
Raj?
yeah. Bring him back.
I mean, if he goes
Pittsburgh.
anywhere, yeah.
You were no,
Where?
We know where.
no,
Rob's
I mean,
going with this.
before we started talking, Rob had a really good point that I
Okay.
liked.
Okay.
If you
He's
want
having an
to talk about
epiphany.
it.
Fine.
Yeah.
So my thoughts were like, Stefanski recruits Rodgers to Atlanta.
What?
After the
Yeah.
retreat, though.
After the darkness retreat, he's like, you know what? Well, fuck it. I want to play in Atlanta.
I was gonna say it's a shame they're getting rid of the gradient uniforms this
Well,
offseason because him with the red gradient
Right. How,
with number like 19.
16 or something. I mean,
Yes.
maybe we could put it back there with all the rest of the jerseys we have, but no, that's
How about we get one? We could just get one.
Play a serious one. Njoku, because he announced that he's gone. That's really going to go.
That's another mistake.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know.
There. Oh wait, no! You called us last night
Yeah, I
when
said
he
he
first
was
posted it. He goes, he's going to go to Atlanta and he's going to be the new Kyle Pitts. Perfect.
What if they
Yeah.
swap?
This is on the list
Yeah,
too.
and Pitts is gone.
Who gets more money? Njoku, probably.
I don't know. Pitts had a good
No, Pitts had an all-pro year. You're gonna ask for so much money.
Njoku had a way better career.
Kyle Pitts is going to be a Tennessee Titan
last year.
Watch.
Wait, who?
Watch. Kyle Pitts is going to be a
Pitts?
Tennessee Titan.
Anyway, I have an interesting one, like an unpopular free agent, Tyler Algier.
I don't think he's gonna go
No.
anywhere and be like the clear cut.
Algier.
He's
Algier.
talented. He really is.
He could be like the Charbonnet role.
What's,
What about like
Wait.
Minnesota? Who's on Minnesota? Am I missing
Aaron
something?
Jones.
That's not terrible.
Because Aaron Jones might be out.
He
might be out.
He's gonna
Yeah.
draft.
So what? Jordan Mason and Algier? That's
Algier's
not
he's like
terrible.
a decent. He's like a.
Yeah,
like
but they're kind of like the same running back. I think
He's like a
Manning
one-
ever draft someone.
Algier's like a 2A, but he can also be like a 1B.
I think so.
He's not bad.
Because
So I can see him in Minnesota. Yeah.
they're gonna draft like Bryce or something, or maybe Jeremiah Love. I'm saying the Vikings. So I feel like they would draft this.
Wait, what?
They would draft like a speedy, like a fast guy, and then get there. And
They're not a
How
team.
much money do
Wait.
they have?
Who's the Giants?
No, they're negatives because of Quezzy.
Yeah.
Is,
Never mind.
Single
40
free
million.
free agent.
Negative 40
Fuck,
million.
Algier's such a guy that Harbaugh would love.
Scat.
I know it's like redundant. I'm thinking
Yeah,
if Scatterbo like
over the
it
cap.
but he's even
They're
better.
over the cap.
Right?
I was gonna say I don't know. I kind of like that. I mean, money aside, that's not even a talking point. But
want to talk?
I saw this on Twitter. This was just a talking point. Kenneth Walker. I was thinking about it. I thought this myself as well. That he kind of runs very similar to Adrian Peterson
Yeah, he looks like him.
with the cuts. He does
A little bit.
like him a little bit.
He's built like.
When he bounces outside, he
That's
does.
his favorite player. He said it too.
I mean, it
I
resembles.
think AP's a better runner
Of course,
it-
yeah.
within
but-
the
When he
trenches,
shaved,
but
when he shaved his
100%
head, everyone said that he looked like
optically,
him.
Kenneth Walker, like, I'm happy for him.
I think Kenneth Walker get like 9.5, 10.
I think
Maybe a little
easily
more.
out.
I think
Yeah,
he'll get
I
more
don't think.
after
I don't
this.
think why
Yeah.
not more.
Think about it.
No, after the playoff run, I think he'll get more.
Dude, that's.
I think a guy
I
like
think 25,
I think a guy
right?
like Brees is going to get 11 just because of the market, not because I don't think he's better than
Go
Kenneth
go
Walker.
play with Michael Ford and fucking rotten Arizona.
Jesus.
And-
All right. Let's talk Malik Willis. So
Dolphins.
Miami.
I think we talked about like Kende.
Aren't they in cap help?
Oh,
I guess
because-
technically not yet.
Because you said they're going to pay to get rid of Tua.
No one's gonna
course.
take
No
the
one-
money.
yeah,
So maybe I'm saying that's the point of why they
The,
can't.
the dead cap getting rid of two is too much.
mean,
Yeah,
Atlanta's definitely an option.
I think the
To be honest,
Cardinal.
yeah, the whole LaFleur thing
Jeez.
because his brother.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know what?
I mean,
They could do a lot worse. Like I would,
I think that is.
as a Cardinal
I'm
fan,
gonna be
I
honest.
feel
I think that's.
respectable about my team if I had Malik Willis as opposed to like Kyler trying
Yeah,
to start again.
right.
You know what I mean?
I think that's the most
Not that they're
realistic
gonna win real
option.
games.
I don't
I
think
think Kyler's time in Minnesota's
I
done.
think Kyler's
Garbage trash. Like he's not great, but like
it was really bad.
you gotta
Yeah.
give him one more shot to try to prove.
You know how I
And
described
if he
Kyler
doesn't
Murray's-
do good, then
yeah.
that's it.
You know how I describe Kyler Murray's career? Find me 2 games in a row that he played really well.
That's really what it is.
2 games in a row. That you're like, wow, he had 2
How about-
really good games.
What was the year?
Never.
What was the year that they made the
7-0. They were like
How
7-0.
did he play that year?
No, he was playing. He was
Good.
good.
He was good that year, and then he tore his ACL the
Oh,
year
yeah,
after.
that was the year the
Year after
21.
Super Bowls.
And then
21.
they lost to the
Rams,
Rams,
yeah.
right?
And then Monday night, the
Yeah.
first Monday night playoff game. My brother got absolutely routed.
That's just the guy that when you said
Yeah, like,
one thing that
I just-
comes to mind, I just say hard watch.
I just
He's
also don't think he
difficult to
loves
watch.
football. I just don't think he's all in.
At quarterback.
Yeah.
No, it's
God.
yeah, right.
Go. I was gonna. You know what's really crazy? I was gonna say go run around, play street ball in an irrelevant place. I was gonna say go run around in Arizona.
That's how much
It's anonymous.
negative connotation.
Anyone else? Good.
Joey Bosa, not much to talk about. I mean,
yeah.
Stopgap.
maybe like.
Oh, I was gonna bring
Niners.
up. I was gonna bring up Curl. Like, is that like? I mean,
Oh,
they,
yeah, that was
they
cool, yeah.
extended
Oh,
Quentin late, so
Curl.
he's probably out. I think that's going him and Brisker. I think those are both guys the Jets are gonna go for. If
I
they
do,
have the
yeah.
money and that position's just a
frosty.
void. That's not. It's like
For PFF, I thought I saw only more it was a weak safety class from right.
this year.
This year? No.
No, after the first. No, I'm saying like Malachi Moore's is that draft.
That class? Yeah,
Who's
that
the
was
safety?
fairly weak.
What was the safety class there? If you remember, I don't know.
Ooh, putting on a spot.
I don't know. I was trying. Yeah, I figured maybe you would.
Why? What about it?
I'm saying he was 4th in like PFF for rookie safeties, so I was trying to like gauge of how good like the safety
What years?
the safety
Last
rookie
year,
class was.
White
Like
is
Xavier
totally-
Watts?
Oh my god, yeah.
Maybe.
25.
Wait, no, but what do you? But like, what,
Yeah, what do you want?
Because I'm trying to think of like whatever. It was very underwhelming for the Jets. Everything on defense, whatever. You guys know. We don't have to speak about it. But oh my god, Eamon Wari.
Duh.
Wait, I got it.
Man.
Wait, are you talking
Dude,
about rookies?
Yeah.
It's Eamon,
Yeah,
Xavier Watts,
Starks, Makuba, who's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Kevin
he was fourth,
Winston.
and he was fourth.
Kevin
Oh,
Winston.
Kind of a
No, that was a good class. I don't know. I could not think of it. Jalen Reed, who had spot time for
Yeah.
Houston. Upton Stout was really good, but he's more of like nickel. Billy Bowman, until he got hurt, was playing fine. Yeah, man, that's a good class. I couldn't.
So I was just going with because we were talking about the Jets. I was just trying to think of the safety, Malachi Moore, whatever.
No, they definitely need. I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, even if he's a part of the plans, I don't think you could cement him
No,
as a
no,
starter.
No, you can't. No.
But and then at the same time, you like even if you want him to start, you still need.
But what I would say for I'm not gonna go deep into the Jets because
No.
but if you're gonna spend the money, I'm spend the money right, but don't give out large like freaking multiple large contracts. But if you're gonna give a guy like Curl like some money just for like this offseason, I'm perfectly fine.
I don't
with
know, like Curl or Brisker is like
that. Right, exactly.
definitely.
I think
Yeah.
all the Bears, Byard, Nishan, right, and what's his name, Brisker, are all free agents this offseason.
Yeah, they are.
Byard's not locked up.
No, Byard's a free
Nah,
agent.
I gotta say, I did some really poor prep on the free agent class.
I've been actually the past
had
the
no
past
idea
like
Deshaun Wright was a free
couple weeks I've actually
That's a
been,
guy. That's a guy that probably gets paid too when you.
What about Rashid? Shaheed, obviously
Is he gonna
great
follow?
staying.
special
I was
teams
gonna
weapon.
say,
Is he gonna follow?
follow,
No, I want him to stay.
Kubiak.
I want him
think
to
he's
stay.
You might want to go with Kubiak.
Yeah.
He's not a guy that you go there be like, oh, you're gonna be our plug and play number 2, and then
No.
you're
I
not,
also-
he's not a, like a reception.
Is
guy.
there a
He's like your
rule-
last
is there a
team's
rule-
gadget guy?
Okay, that was a lot. Let's
Yeah.
talk.
Talk basketball.
Yeah, let's talk some basketball for the
Us.
the NBA debuted on Sunday Sauce.
Yeah. So before we transition, we have a word from our sponsor. From iconic flavors to moments everyone recognizes, McDonald's brings people together every day. It's where cravings meet comfort and good times are always on the menu. Get 15% off through February 12th with promo code TOTE. And thank you for sponsoring this video, McDonald's.
Thank you guys.
Shout out McDonald's.
Shout out.
These Golden Arches.
Your
totes.
your promo code lasts until tomorrow. So yeah, and if you don't do it, you're fucked.
Yeah.
All right.
On a clown show, on a clown show of a podcast, who better to start off with the biggest clown in maybe the history of the sport, James Harden.
For the Harden Garland trade, I liked it more for the Cavs because I think they realized that they kind of have like a 2 to 3 year window at most with this team. And Garland, he was awesome last year for them, and that was like the 1 year that the whole team stayed healthy. But clearly it wasn't working out this year because he has a broken toe or whatever it is, and they need like a true point guard for this team to make a deep run. And I think Harden's the perfect player for that. Where like Mitchell doesn't have to handle the ball all the time, and Harden's great with two bigs like Allen and Mobley. And as long as they get healthy and get Strus back, they'll be right in playoff contention again this year.
So was Harden like the missing piece for Cleveland? Like why?
I think so because last year with Garland they were amazing.
Good last year, though.
He was an
Maybe in the
all-star.
first half. In the
He
first
was
half.
he was an all-star last year and he was very efficient, and that was the
first half.
first year where he was actually like they put it all together and they won 64 games.
Yeah.
But they can't seem to do that every year, and
They
so
kinda
they
sucked in the second. Well, he kind of sucked in the second half,
I mean
and in the playoffs too.
yeah, so that's why in the playoffs he underperformed in the playoffs. So next to Donovan Mitchell, you get the guard that can actually handle the ball, and he's been there before, and the veteran point guard.
NBA has the best trades,
Well, the
and
most
not even for a good reason.
Because they're not conservative.
I mean, no,
It's just
no, but
ridiculous.
The
Most
names,
random
the
trades
names,
happen.
like every single year at the trade deadline, I see Dante Exum's name in a trade, and I'm like, holy shit! I forgot that guy is not even in the NBA. Forgot he exists. I forget he's
Plays a
alive.
role.
So I just remember when he used to talk to me in 2K15 on my career, and yeah, he was
my player.
yeah, he
my
was like,
dialogue.
you gonna be big in this league
Yeah.
one day, like one of those.
Him,
So,
Deion Waiters. Yeah,
he was really good. Big Al Jefferson, shout out Buzz City.
Yep.
But yeah, so that was the what? The Jaren Jackson trade, I think.
What? The Dante Exum?
He was in some. I don't know what team he's on.
AD,
I have no
right?
idea.
the AD trade.
Thank God.
Oh yeah.
The Mavericks.
Right on you. Yeah.
Right on
No,
cue.
alright, so
Relevant.
anyway,
Yep.
For the Clippers side of the trade, I think I know this came out of nowhere and they were winning games with Harden and Kawhi.
17
And-
of 20, and he has the
16. Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be honest. I don't actually like him. I think he's just an asshole. But
love him.
I respect.
Harden.
how
Like-
unfiltered and unhinged he is.
So I wonder
Horrible.
if it's all him or if it's the Clippers too, because he definitely asked for an extension
Oh,
and
Yeah.
he would just want it out because they weren't going to give it to him. So I like that the Clippers just did this because now they got a young all-star point guard and they got a couple picks, whatever they got.
God knows they
and-
need it.
Yeah, and I guess this is kind of just like the start of the rebuild. They got rid of Zubac too, and they tried getting rid of Cole. I don't even think they got tried getting rid of
It's an
Kawhi.
albatross of a contract.
Yeah,
They
still.
can't.
But anyway, I think this is kind of like a blessing for them because they were not winning anything with Harden and Kawhi. So I think this is it. It's kind of like the start of the
Only
whole.
thing they were winning is best strip clubs around.
Yeah, so now he has to find one in Cleveland if that's even possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Wait,
that
one
trade.
really
Theft
quick.
out
One
for
thing
us.
I wanted to say about Harden, then we can get back to this. You know, we're gonna play the Knicks. Knicks will play them in the playoffs. He'll have like a game 2 or 3 where he'll
what he
drop
does.
Yeah.
50,
Yeah.
and then the other games
And then in like
he'll
the closeout
struggle-
game, 6 points.
he'll struggle to
that's-
drop 10
That's
the
what
rest
he
of
does. But
yeah.
you know what? I don't even think he needs to do that on this
Yeah,
team
but-
because Donovan Mitchell.
No, yeah,
I'm just saying, as a Knicks fan, prepare for like, the absolute torching of one
Oh,
James
yeah, that's,
Harden
that's
game.
what's gonna happen.
I will say I don't have a lot to say about the Harden trade. As a Knicks fan personally,
I hated it.
the Cavs weren't even on the radar for the playoffs. But Garland, like, is presently constituted for the deadline.
Wow.
I will say, like, they're gonna be a little bit of a
With
headache.
every move
Yeah.
that they made,
Like, they're healthy, they're a headache.
with every move
Their
that they
five,
made,
their
Schroeder and
starting
Keon
five
Ellis,
that they tried out is gonna be as good as anyone.
it already was last year, and now they just upgraded from Garland to Howard.
See, I didn't think so last year.
I mean,
I guess I've been
they had,
down
like,
on
four
Garland for a
lefties.
while.
I was down on the Cavs too.
You know,
last year,
Garland seems
too.
so inefficient.
he wasn't inefficient last year.
I guess it seemed that way to me. But
All right.
And then Harden's fat.
So you were saying
That's
that-
fine.
that's so. Yeah.
All right.
And I want
Slob.
to hear about the
Yeah.
the Alvarado trade.
Knicks needed like a jolt of energy, and like Landry Shamit's not giving it. And even though Josh Hart, like we love his intensity, whatever, but like I feel like Alvarado's a dude like you just want on your team.
Thank you, Dalen Terry, by the way.
Yeah, shout out Dalen
Dalen
Terry.
Terry,
You,
all-time
you
Knick.
made this
Great
possible.
Nick for a
All-time
day,
Nick.
or not even 15 hours.
He'll go down in history.
Bear
with the Knicks
down.
world championship.
Yep.
They're
I
down.
think like the reason why a team like Indiana last year got to the finals and all that, like dudes like TJ McConnell and
Yeah, well,
Exactly. Horse.
Benedict
yeah.
Mathurin and these dudes who were just like
They don't
pests.
stop.
but
Yeah.
I just don't want to forget. It was less so about Shamet and Hart not being good enough or doing their role. Like I don't think it has anything to do with it. I think it's actually more so adding on top of what they
Yeah,
do
they
because they're
have.
so important to what we do. Shamet and
not saying
Hart
they're
the
not
last like
important.
month might be two like our 3 best players. Not even exaggerating.
yeah, no.
We needed like ideally we all wanted pipe dream Drew Holiday, like the best like
Yeah.
playoff proven. Obviously he'll hit a bucket, but
Yeah.
more importantly, ever their number one.
We needed someone.
He's gonna lock him down. He's gonna be a gritty on ball guard, off ball guard, like just stud. It wasn't realistic without probably trading like McCall or something. So we went and go get Alvarado, like a nice bench piece of that equivalent.
And
It's perfect.
with
I love
it. And with Deuce getting hurt, we needed him
Right.
more now than
Exactly,
ever. We
even
need
more so,
someone
yeah.
off the bench that can handle the ball when Jalen's out. Besides like Tyler Kolek.
No, I was just saying
Kolek
more
can't play
so
defense.
like talking NBA in general, not like specifics, but you can't like having a big 3 is not going to win the like you're not going to win the finals just having like
Not
three, like
anymore. It's
you
not
need pieces. You need dudes who are going to come off the bench and just be pests.
Receivers,
And so getting Alvarado is sick. I love it. I want to see like I'm excited for the playoffs already. I want to see like
Yeah.
I just want to see a
Yeah,
series
gonna-
already. Like
yeah, he's gonna be awesome.
he's going to be like an awesome Knick.
New York.
He's gonna be that type of player where like he might not put up stats every night, but he's gonna get in someone's face when he
That's
comes
it.
out
Yeah.
and like comes off the bench.
He's like
And-
our Isaiah Stewart now.
I mean, a foot
Except he-
short, yeah, foot
And
shorter,
he won't throw
and-
400
No, I'm not
yeah,
saying
and,
like
and less of a thug.
I'm not
But
saying
yeah,
type of player.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Yo! Whoa!
Isaiah Stewart might be suspended the rest of the year. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Him and Miles Bridges, 2 stand-up, outstanding citizens. But nothing wrong.
yeah.
But
Not the same type of player, you know.
No,
No, same
yeah,
type of
yeah,
like
yeah.
heart and energy. Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. Yeah.
no, yeah, that's
They should really be playing basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, Miles
Yeah,
Bridges.
Isaiah Stewart is a basketball player, guys. Yeah, for sure.
So it's
Miles Bridges should be in the orange jumpsuit.
Miles Bridges
Holy
have
shit.
freedom and liberty. yeah.
He should.
He's a,
You know what he did?
he's a convict.
He's literally a convict.
Yeah, and he'll be with his buddy James Pierce very soon.
All right.
Nah, we're hot.
All right. Settle
I wanted
down.
to have a point about Alvarado.
Yes.
Like you guys are saying, that's just a piece that's gonna shine. I mean, like we know as Knicks fans like what he's gonna bring, but that's someone to the national media, like the national audience. Once the Knicks are in the playoffs, they're like, holy shit, that guy! I want that guy on my team. And we
You're
didn't
rallying
really,
that guy.
of course, like we
Yeah.
have.
He's from Brooklyn too.
Yeah,
so.
he's went to Christ is
Thank you.
King High School in Queens.
It also It means more.
He's gonna.
No, it's a good point. It means more than you think. A guy like
You show up and
Yeah.
MSG if you want.
it's your it's
Yeah,
his
like Mike
building.
McCarthy. They needed a a pest like that.
We haven't had a guy like that. I want to talk Anthony Davis going to Washington. I don't love that. I don't know what he's gonna get out of
Don't
there.
love it. I'll start.
It was just low risk, whatever.
I have my input, but you guys can speak first.
Yeah, for the first time in maybe I don't even know the last time they did things right. Like Gilbert or maybe like 25 years, they were kind of making baby steps on like building a team up again. So I'm like who do they have? You got name some of their pieces. Bilal's like a nice little complimentary piece.
Alex
And Star, who's actually coming into the and then Keyshawn George looks like they got screwed a little bit.
Yeah,
Trey Young,
and then they're gonna get a top
well,
five
hold
pick.
on. You know what? I'll do Trey Young and AD because I hate
pieces
both.
without those two guys.
Yeah, like the whole young nuclear for everything. Then they decide they want to invest in like instead of the slow build, baby steps and growing
It's been a slow
organically.
bill for 10 years.
No, of course, but they finally kind of
league-
stripped the pieces and like reset like a year or two ago.
Half
Like,
the league,
finally,
half the league is
right?
tanking.
and they decided that their North Star, like penultimate guys, were going to be built around Anthony Davis, who plays 7 games a year, and Trey Young, lollipop man, who might be as efficient as LaMelo Ball in this day and age. I don't get any of it.
I mean, you guys.
It's actually a compliment.
I was gonna say I was listening to shout out my boy Carson on Nerd Sesh. He made a point that I kind of like because I was bashing.
Same thing that I'm gonna say.
I was gonna say I was bashing this trade at first, and then Carson made a good point. Like they really didn't give anything,
That's why
and
Well, what they give for AD?
They gave nothing.
they gave like nothing.
They gave,
Bagley.
they gave Chris Middleton, Marvin Bagley, and 2 late firsts that are going to be irrelevant.
See,
and-
I'm sorry. I'd rather have
No,
kept
it's-
those first.
Those firsts mean nothing.
And the Wizards got
They're like 3 years down the
Wizards got
line,
AD.
and they're going to be late. So would you rather have a superstar and see what you can get out of it, or you would?
This is my last. I'll let you go. What is the Wizards when? This is the biggest if maybe in sports. If they're all healthy,
They're going to be.
43 wins.
I think if they're all healthy, prime with healthy AD, they're 47 wins in the East. It's still a starting point. He's not going to be here for the long run.
It's like the LeBron GIF.
Oh, all
actually-
right. Let me. Would you rather that, or would you rather just be in the 12 win category for the rest for the next 10 years?
they're trying to do something.
You have to get out of this rabbit hole of 12 wins.
God,
And
he's a Hall of Famer.
and
He's a
it's
first round
low
Hall of
risk.
Famer.
I
He doesn't play
understand.
games anymore.
I understand he doesn't play, but you have to. It's a low risk.
That's something
It is.
really
Low
big
risk.
to understand.
You're not going to see him in a
Always-
Wizards uniform. You're going to see him in a Versace suit.
For the price that they got him, it's worth it
And
for the
Hardy.
50
Hardy,
games
too.
that they got. Yeah, wait.
Hardy.
Oh,
And
Hardy was one
Hardy.
of the trades. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was
He's
gonna
going to
say
be motivated to like be
No.
AD again in Washington.
no. I was gonna say just
This is going to go down as a meme. Come
They're
on.
not. They're not gonna.
No, it's
Guess what? They're not gonna re-sign him. They kind of already came out and said that.
What does he
So
have left?
he has 2 years on his contract. So if he wants
So
to,
you gave up 2 firsts for what? A year? They're
To-
not playing this year.
it's too late first that are irrelevant.
Couldn't you have used that for 4 firsts for an actual guy, like we did for Mikal?
Well, that's not really okay.
Just
That-
saying. At least he's a basketball player that plays every night.
You can call him a basketball player.
That's a brutal take. Brutal take.
He is irrelevant in some games.
Mikal
I like him
Bridges?
more. I like him more than
At
anyone.
least he posts up, bro.
No, he does.
He doesn't play every game?
What?
Boy thought I meant post up in the
I
back.
was gonna say because he literally does not.
dish me to rob.
He thought I meant Hakeem. Hakeem's to beat the meat, bro.
But I was gonna say I think the thought process was like again like you have to get out of the repetitive like being in the lottery and not being really like high up, and it kind of like raises the floor for the kids that are developing. Again, 2 firsts, like yeah,
You bring in the veterans,
I-
a Hall of Famer like AD, Alex.
and it's like
Carr,
whatever. I
Clemson.
can at least see that, but trading for Trey's a fucking joke. Like
Horror.
that guy is the Kyler Murray
Yeah.
to a T. He
another
blows in
cheap
every
trade,
sense of the
though.
word. And I hope he gets taken by a gust of wind.
why I
like
agree
with his
yeah.
with the last of his hair.
So
But why?
Damn,
But why I agree with Boss is because
Horror.
It's all just low. It's like a risk.
So, yeah,
that's why.
so they got rid of-
Trey, but Trey, like at
All right.
least AD, like if he's healthy, he's like he's great. He's all like what is Trey Young? providing?
I don't like
A
Trey.
future
Young.
for Washington if they want
No,
they want a guy. They want someone to sell jerseys. Like who do they have before that?
I don't like Trey Young, but they got rid of CJ.
It's all
McCollum,
business,
who's
bro. It's all
35,
business.
And they got rid of Corey Kispert for a 4-time All-Star.
It's
Like it's not a
That's the
bad
only thing I'll
trade.
concede is like the reality is like I guess who were they going to trade for or attract?
That's the thing. That's also another thing.
And the
to think
answer
about.
is nobody.
Who is
So I guess this is when you're the Wizards in this
what? Yeah,
era
this
of,
is your free agency.
dynasties and team building like superstars, I guess this is what you just have to set
This
up.
is your-
I guess.
This is your free agency, so you're never
That's
going
what
to
you have to
get
chalk it up to.
you're never going to get a superstar in free agency. So you're going to have to trade for 2 superstars that like 80 and Trae
Superstars.
Young.
Which is just as a duo, it's crazy. Like I
No, I get it, but
I
they're not,
see the AD.
it's not like they're like those cornerstones of this franchise.
Over under 10
That's
games.
what-
AD
that's
and Trae Young
why-
play together as a Wizard. That's
we're
serious.
gonna get the
Over under.
We're gonna get the.
I know what I'm taking.
Yeah, the Nets.
So that's what
We're
people
gonna
are
get the Nets
harping.
Exactly. It's
That's
gonna
what
be over before it started.
That's what people are harping on
That's
too
it,
much
AD
is that
probably.
they're not the cornerstones like Katie and Kyrie. Like they're not building around them.
Yeah, they gotta
They're
build an
built-
Alex Star.
They're building around whoever they get in a lottery, which is a generational draft, and then they're gonna get Alex Sarr.
They have the picks though, right? Like still, yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's why they're not playing these guys.
So they're gonna get.
a team like
The
Washington.
only way this works,
I
I'm not
respect
kidding.
that. The blatant tanking I love.
Oh
love
wait,
that.
we gotta get into chat
Alright,
after this.
alright,
But
hold on.
the only way this works is if they literally land like Darren, AJ.
And if they're gonna
That's
get, if they get
That's it. Literally only them two.
if they get it, no, I mean if they get a top 4 pick,
No, like
Sure.
even Boozer because that has no place now on that team.
I mean after like 80 leaves in a year or two, it's in a couple of years.
What is he like? What is he like? Gonna groom everyone? Is he gonna even play?
What?
Is he gonna be like Darius? He's just gonna groom everyone.
He's gonna groom them.
I think it's just a waste of time for both parties. Like I don't see the benefit. Like I don't know.
Couldn't agree
It's-
more.
it-
Unless they get number 1, number 2, and it's AJ or
it's better,
Darren.
it's better for the
what they're-
Mavs at this
that's-
point to get
that's what-
something.
that's-
That's
Anything.
DNP
The Mavs turn Luca into
does not.
3 first-round picks
Oh.
and Chris Middleton.
And you know what? Peterson would fit in perfect.
Yeah.
Because they don't play games.
Exactly.
They'll be like this on the bench.
That's
in
it.
AD.
Who?
All right.
Yeah, they'll be
um,
the big 3 on the bench.
Yeah.
Peterson, Trae, and
So anyway, I don't know. I think it was a low risk, high reward. And 80s, I know it's a big if, but if he stays healthy,
What,
if
40 games?
if he
50
stays
games a
50
year?
games, you can see what you even have out of your team.
Exactly.
So Boston's
and-
the only one that's remotely.
I have.
I'd rather keep those firsts and add another first and another 2 first for at least a guy that's gonna play. 4 first is gonna yield you
Like who?
something. I don't know who the name is at the
Like who? You're going to get a above average player like the Magic got for Desmond Bain and how we got from McHale, and that's
Look,
never
man,
going to take
I'll
them
tell you
to the
what,
next
and
stage.
McCall would have more value to the Wizards than AD.
That's never going to take them to the next
It just
stage.
would.
And guess what? You just got rid of your entire future for a guy that is not even remotely going to help you to win. We got McHale for 4 firsts, 5 firsts because we were ready to
Of
win.
course, last piece. I'm just saying though, that type of
Desmond-
AD
Desmond
doesn't
Bane-
play.
Desmond Bain was a last piece.
Street clothes, bro.
and he also does not like take your team to a final. Like he's
By
not that
himself.
dude. He's
He's
not
not
that
that
dude.
dude.
I think you guys are missing the point. You guys aren't even
Yeah.
listening.
It
This
is-
isn't to get to the finals.
It is not good. It's to get out of
Bro,
purgatory.
I get it.
It's to get out of purgatory.
What is so
Again,
to understand? This isn't the fucking.
I'll be
thing,
the
bro.
first one. I'll be the first one to admit.
This isn't like the Lakers.
I'll be
where
the
they're trying to
first
win a
one
championship
to
every year.
admit fault. To admit fault. I guarantee
Speaking of
you,
boss,
AD and Trey never played 10 games together, and I guarantee you they don't top 30
They
wins
might
in the
not.
next 2 years.
They might not.
it's boss.
They might not. They might not. Guess what?
What? 2 firsts out the window, gone.
They don't.
For nothing. Literally nothing, dude.
They don't care. It's an experiment.
Mr. Richie experiment. All right,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I would be mad if they got rid of 4 or 5 firsts for both of them, but they got rid of
Imagine
nothing. What were you saying?
Oh, so what I was gonna say, like when I'm backing up the idea of getting AD, I'm saying I get the process of
Yeah.
why, but then when you look at it from a realist standpoint, like the wins won't come.
No.
But look at it from that guy's standpoint, from Anthony Davis. What fuck is he gonna
yeah,
give
no,
about
that's
playing
another
well
thing.
in Washington?
Like I said, he in 2 years.
That's
his
what I'm saying.
contract
It's a
is up.
waste of time.
What the fuck is he going to give anywhere else? He can't even stay healthy.
So?
No, hold on, Rich.
No,
Let
he
me
has a
paint you.
point.
Let me
Put
paint you
your
a
hand
picture.
out of my face.
No, no. Shut
That's
up.
Stephen A.
No, shut up. Here's
Get out of the
no.
way.
Here's the point. You can't stay healthy. So prove yourself that you can stay healthy in Washington and lead a team to the playoffs.
That's insanity. That's
then-
insanity.
Be the 10 to play it, bro.
That'd be better than whatever they're
There's huge
You're right. They could take the Bulls spot because the Bulls are going back into purgatory. They can literally
There's
the
Wizards, the Bulls.
ceiling and
Oh,
becoming
another
the
thing
Bulls of
that- also another
2021 to
thing-
2025.
in-
Beautiful.
In a week East, they can do exactly what the Raptors did this year.
Who wants to be that, man?
You don't want to be a 49-win team instead of being in lottery every year?
Anyway, let me paint you this illustrious picture. They start healthy next year. Mad. They start healthy next year, right? Trae Young, of course, has his hamstring, right? 2 weeks in. AD still healthy. AD with a bunch of cast
Shut down
off
for the
rejects.
season.
He's going to be motivated. He'll lead that team. Stop at the Alex Sarr, man. He's like a Mecca Okafor.
All right, what's
And
the,
Joe Jackson. That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then we'll get it, my favorite team right now. They're
So-
openly, blatantly thinking.
That was the best.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
They're
that.
actually like good,
We'll get to
and
that.
they win. Like they're
Alright,
winning
alright.
most of the game. They're up like 10, 20 in the fourth quarter. They literally
And it goes
empty the
under the
bench.
radar. It's under the radar.
Well, they empty the bench. That's the thing. They keep it under the radar.
Yeah,
You got,
no one
like,
talks about it. Big media.
you got like
no one
Danny
talks
Ainge. You got
about it.
Ainge, like, well, he's probably not even at the stadium. He's in the slopes.
The
Like this.
coach,
Yeah,
the coach
bring it,
literally
yeah.
was asked about it last night. And he goes, they were like, "Were you planning on putting your starters in last night?" He goes, "Oh."
Nah.
He goes, "They were like, you were up 17 in the fourth quarter. Why do you not want to put them in?" He goes, I didn't want to put
Those
them in."
ping pong balls better reward that, man.
Yeah, I love them.
I respect the hell out of
All
that.
right. So anyway, the Jaren Jackson trade, I loved it for the Jazz.
Yeah, let's actually break this down. It's really good.
I loved it for the Jazz. They finally get they have pieces around them and they can score. All right.
Go.
They can score with they can literally score with anyone, but now they finally have that defensive anchor and which obviously they're gonna need more people to build around. But it's like a good starting point for the Grizzlies, and like obviously I wasn't expecting to get rid of Jaren Jackson. I thought they were just gonna get rid of Ja.
I agree. Yeah.
But it wasn't a bad trade. They got 3 firsts, and this is like gonna be a total rebuild for them now because they kind of had to do that.
Other team stuck in the void.
Well, now they're at least they're getting
13 first
yeah,
round.
yeah,
Not
at
the
least they're-
West.
at least
Not
they're
finished
gonna
West.
at least they have the first
And-
round
and
picks
Ja will be
to
out
get-
this summer,
to
too.
get out of it.
Well, they used to late first don't matter because you could just give them up for a.
It's not. It's not. What? It's not late first. It's 2. They got 3 firsts. All right, you act like you know basketball.
He's allowed to talk about it.
You know, I really like what the Jazz are doing with Muji and Glenn on the court. They have some good chemistry and
MOJ.
I was gonna say that's a good move for them for next
They
year.
got just like the Celtics. They got their center again.
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
saying because obviously the Pacers, it's a washed year this year, but obviously Tyrese comes back.
Yeah, and
Expect
they're
him to be
gonna get their top
healthy.
5 guy.
Zubac is gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah, he's
that
dog.
team will be
Really good again,
picking #1 overall.
which is
Yes.
Guaranteed.
And then what? They're gonna take Peterson, right?
I mean, Darren
Guaranteed.
Peterson,
I mean,
Tyrese.
they could take AJ Sue if they wanted.
Guaranteed. And Peterson will just be
I actually agree with that.
he'll
Yeah,
just be
100%.
souped up Ben Mathurin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be back in
Souped up Ben Mathurin's a
Yeah.
crazy thing
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
To someone,
That
you know
actually
what I
might
know-
be a one-on-one.
I don't know if anyone's ever said that. Yo, chat, clip that.
What?
I called Darren Peterson
Hold on,
souped
Cat
up
shooting-
Ben Mathurin.
Cat
I don't know
shooting
what the
free
fuck
throws.
that even means.
Hey, what about
Um,
2 days into college and
Oh yeah.
Oh, McCain. I love that. I love that.
Another good
Hey,
trade
shout
for the-
Yes.
shout out to Zach.
Yeah, shout out Zach Mangini.
Love you, Zach.
Love you, Zach.
Where do we see this from the Sixers?
Yo, guys, everyone
Because
hearts up for Zach.
because I
Everyone hearts
saw-
up.
Zach. That's all I gotta say because Jaren.
If the
was
Thunder,
very good
if the
last year.
Thunder are open and call you, you stay away. It's like the old adage about in baseball when the Rays call the Yankees, stay away. Because
Yeah.
one team is smart, the other team is a bunch of doorknobs who is ran by a guy with ultimate job security.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait to talk about the Yankees.
Oh,
Right.
I could have went on a tangent about Brian Cashman.
Yeah, we
Not
gotta
now,
save
not
that.
now, not now, not now.
Import and output, importing and exporting, but
You gotta save that. Wasabi. We'll save that for when we have the wasabi nerds on the podcast.
All right, is that it?
All right, yeah, I think that's it. So, guys, thank you for all the love and support.
first live cam.
Yeah, first live cam. Love you guys. Thank you for all the feedback.
Especially Zach.
Much love. Shout out.
Much love. We're gonna do a giveaway for our 10 millionth subscriber. We're gonna give away this cookie tote.
Yep.
Sponsored by McDonald's. So once we hit 10 mil, we will DM us and we'll send it out.
All right, that wraps up episode 3 on the podcast. Next week's episode, we're going to be talking about week 1 starting quarterbacks in the NFL. Thank you guys for tuning in. Keep listening and watching. We got the live cam here going forward.
Yep.
Sunday sauce out.
See you Sunday.
Peace.
See you guys Sunday.